Are you wondering how to become a better partner in a relationship? Good for you. My wife and I give workshops on this. And I'm going to tell you 6 specific steps on how to do it. And it is so worth it when you do it well. When we can live life on our terms, on a holistic level, taking into account not just our business lives, but also our health, all of our relationships, from friends, family, partners, the world changes. All right, so first off, congratulations on investing the time to figure out, hey, how is it I can become better and a better partner in my relationship? These 6 steps, used them over and over and over and over and over, and they work incredibly well. So the first is adjusting your mindset to looking at your partner as a whole person. This sounds a little silly, but they're not just your partner. They aren't just somebody who, floats your boat, gets you excited. But there's somebody who also likely is a professional, working in business in some form. They're a friend. They could be a mom. They could be a daughter. They may have concerns about their time, their talent, their treasure, resources. There could be ways that, they may hate their job. They may not feel satisfied. They may not feel like they really enjoy where they are, or they don't like the environment. Or maybe they're not very happy with their health. They could be worried about their physical, their mental, or their spiritual health. But when you choose to start looking at the whole person and realizing that, no, it's not all about you. And I'm a guy, for me, it's mostly about me. It's not. But the more I can engage and look at my wife in a holistic way, that's going to help. So that's the first thing, is creating that mindset. The second is creating some level of awareness of where your partner is and where you are on those different areas. And you're welcome to go to our website. It's free. lifeon-yourterms.com, and you can go about halfway down. There's a tool called the balance wheel. Again, it's free, doesn't cost you anything, takes less than 10 minutes, and it's going to give you immediate results. It may look like this. And those results are customized specifically for you to help you define how is it you're feeling about those 4 quadrants: relationships, health, professional, and your resources. And when you have these tools, this is going to start to create a visual awareness of where, oh, okay, I understand and see where you are. Cool. So first, we have the mindset that we're looking at the whole person. Second, we've used a tool. Third, I'm going to implore you to be curious. And when I say being curious, so often most men, and it's kind of sexist, but most men will look at something and a lot of them will be like, oh, I just want to solve that. Oh, that's not accurate. You're not that way. I think you're beautiful. Well, you may think your wife or partner is the most beautiful person on the planet, and they may think they're not. It's not your job to change this at this point. Your job is to be curious. Okay, honey, help me understand, why do you think this? Why are you feeling this way? What makes you feel that way? What about this? What about that? And really, really dig in and help to be curious on where that is. Now, this mindset alone, if you come in with an approach of being curious rather than fixing, rather than defending, rather than arguing, maybe it's about money. You think you're fine with money and your spouse is scared to death. I have no idea what we have. I'm scared. Doesn't mean she's wrong. Means that maybe you haven't communicated well. Maybe there's a different perspective, but helping understand that, be curious, is important. Now, part of that curiosity mindset is the number 4 point here, is listen to hear. Don't listen to defend. Don't listen to respond. Listen to hear them. And really, this is where this is integrated heavily with the curiosity. We've all been talking with somebody who strongly disagrees with you, and you know it before they even say anything, because they're talking before you even finish. There's no way they heard what you said. I sometimes mess with people and say completely obnoxious things in there just to see if they're listening, and they're not. Until they finally hear, like, what? But this is where, if you can listen, 2 ears, 1 mouth, and really, really listen and be curious where they're at, your partner is going to sense this. Your partner will sense that you're being curious, you're looking at them in a holistic way, and that you're listening to hear them. And it doesn't mean then that you integrate back into that curiosity. You can ask questions. Why are you thinking this? What's the purpose of there? Where are you coming from with this? How about that? How does that impact those? But dig. And help them figure out, where are they having their challenges? So then the 5th thing is once you've helped them figure that out, how can I help you? How can I be of greatest service and value for you? How can I become your champion? So I've seen this 100 different ways, from financial to physical to friends to kids, all sorts of different things. But these are the types of things where you're taking this concern that somebody's had. You've helped them unpack it and identify what it is. You've been through curiosity and listening. And now you're saying, okay, and you've helped them figure out, well, if I did that, this would help. Cool. How can I help you with that? Well, I don't have enough time. Okay, well, can I watch the kids? Can I make dinners on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Can I help cover these things? How can you genuinely be that person's champion so that they feel that you're there for them, so that they have the opportunity to start getting stronger and stronger with this? And in our course, we have dozens and dozens of examples of how to help people in those areas. Different things you can do to proactively go after those areas that may have opportunities for growth. But people are really going to sense it when you're a champion. Then the last thing, the sixth point, is make sure that as a champion, you are ruthlessly but compassionately consistent. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're going to be supportive, you've got to be there. You've got to show up. You've got to do it every time. Because when you do this, first off, it's important for you to be honest and protect your word. It's the most important thing we have. But the second thing is that you want to model the behaviors, and you want them to know that you've got their back. You're there for them, that you're truly, genuinely a champion. When you start to do these 6 things, what's going to happen is you're modeling a beautiful behavior. And more often than not, that behavior ends up getting modeled right back to you. And this in and of itself is going to help to be a better partner in a relationship. So those 6 pieces are: look at the whole person. Use some sort of a tool to help figure out and create awareness. 3, be curious. Listen, but listen to hear. Become a champion and be ruthlessly consistent. So ideally, you found some value with this. If you did, please feel free. You can go to our website at lifeon-yourterms.com or subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. Really appreciate you investing the time. Keep smiling.